Before we start, friends, one request from my end. Please try to be active and participate in the discussion because I don't want to have a one-sided conversation or a session here. It becomes very boring for each one of you as well as for me if it is just a one-sided conversation. Now, this platform is quite different from all the other online platforms you must have come across, and you will come to know why it is different because here we give a complete liberty to each and everyone to argue, raise their doubts, and put their points. And also, most of the times we have interactive sessions where your interaction is very important for us to take this discussion in a healthy way. So today we are starting this journey for the next 1 week. We are going to have some great discussion covering some very important topics related to the homeopathic practice. We will be focusing mainly on the clinical aspect, and I understand that majority those who have joined here are students because this time we have targeted mostly to bring on more students in. Of course, the practitioners are also most welcome, but ideally, Homeo Mirror is a platform that is exclusively designed targeting the beginners, the freshers, and the students. Whether you are in first year, second year, third year, final year, or you are doing internship or you are doing a PG study, it doesn't matter. This platform, if at all you have that sincere interest to learn, the next 1 week, right from today, is going to definitely change the entire concept of homeopathy that you have in your mind so far. And we are basically sent on a big mission. What our mission is, what is exactly our aim, that all those things I will disclose you on the ultimate day of this 7 day session because I want to first of all take you all into confidence. Take you all into confidence, take you all into confidence that yes, this is something that is exactly what we were looking for. Now, those people who are literally looking to learn something of quality, then I can give you in writing that you are not going to disappoint. You are not going to get disappointed in next 1 week's time. So, before we start our session, let me give a short, brief introduction about myself. I am Dr. Praveen Karthikeyan, basically from Kerala, but right now I am based in Bangalore since last 11 years. Since I have been practicing since 2004, I have a practice experience of 20 years, but all those practice has been only for my passion. 20 years of practice has I have done only on the basis of charity because I enjoy treating my patients. I enjoy the challenging cases. And the confidence that my literature has given me is so ample that, that is something that provokes me to share my knowledge with each and every one of you. So I don't know exactly the purpose for which you people have joined this platform, but the intention for creating this demonstration was to bring in together all those people who sincerely want to learn something that is of quality. Now, what is quality? What is not of quality? You cannot judge it unless you know what exactly is the right thing. So unless you don't learn to differentiate between what is right and what is wrong, it becomes hard to difficult. It becomes very hard for you to decide what is right and what is wrong. So I'll start with a very simple example, friends. Has anyone has an experience? I want an interactive session, friends. I have already told you. Just let me know if my speed is too fast, or you want me to slow down, or you want me to speak in Hindi. If something is not understood, just let me know. I can speak Hindi very well as well. तो अगर किसी को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कोई चीज, वो चाह रहे हैं कि मैं हिंदी में दोबारा रिपीट करूँ, तो बेझिझक बोलिएगा, हिंदी में भी हम लोग डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. लेकिन जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, जो समझना है, आज जो इंटेंशन के साथ हमने ये प्लेटफॉर्म शुरू किया उसको आप तक पहुंचाना ज्यादा जरूरी है. तो बिफोर वी गेट स्टार्टेड फ्रेंड्स, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वांट टू नो दैट इज देयर एनीवन हु हैज एवर विजिटेड an advocate or probably a court premises for making an affidavit or a notice or sending a legal notice to someone or for any small reason. Has anyone visited any court premises anytime? कोई गया है? Anyone? Let's say you want to
Yes,
make
sir.
an
I
affidavit.
usually visit.
Okay, so when you go there, what happens exactly? When you go there to make an affidavit or maybe with a very small purpose, when you enter into the court premises, lot of advocates or there probably their these subordinates come and surround you. क्या करना है सर? क्या करवाना है? हम लोग करवा देते हैं. They are in a rush. Have you any time observed it? This is how people come and surround you. हम करवा देंगे, we will get it done, we will get it done. Have you seen anytime, at least in movies? देखा है आप लोगों ने?
Yes, sir.
Why they are doing so? Is it that they have so much genuine intention to help you out, or they are struggling for their bread and butter? What is the reason?
They just want
Both,
clients and money.
They just want clients and
no,
some
both,
revenue
both
coming.
reasons.
First intention is pretty less, but see, you must have also seen at the same time, you must have also come across some advocates who have their own cabin. They sit in their cabin, you have to book their appointment even to visit them, and they charge thousands and thousands of rupees for one consultation. They don't run after clients, they attract clients towards them. You have to pay or book appointment probably 1 week before to meet them also. And they charge 50,000, 30,000, 20,000. Probably some advocates, criminal advocates even charge in lakhs of rupees for one sitting. Do you know that? Are you aware of it? Are you aware of it, friend?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What makes the difference? Both are LLB doctors, advocates. On one end, you see people running after these advocates, running after clients so that they can get some clients, they can get some revenue. On the other hand, those people who charge lakhs and lakhs of thousands of rupees per consultation, they very conveniently sit in their clinic and the clients can come to them. What is the difference? Do you all agree if I say that knowledge, talent, confidence, result is the reason? Do you all agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So why I'm saying this? Can anybody correlate? Why I have given this example? Can anyone correlate?
तो जैसे कि होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर्स हैं वो कुछ जो है पेटेंट देते हैं, क्लासिकल प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते, तो उसका थोड़ा सा शायद रिलेशन है।
बिल्कुल है। वो लोग अपने सर्वाइवल देखते हैं। चलो 10 बॉटल कफ सिरप के लाया है, उसको डिस्पेंस करो, इतना कमीशन मिलेगा। दे आर स्ट्रगलिंग फॉर देयर सर्वाइवल। द पीपल हु डोंट हैव कंसिस्टेंसी इन देयर क्लिनिक, द पीपल हु डोंट हैव कॉन्फिडेंस टू प्रैक्टिस, द पीपल हु लैक नॉलेज, द पीपल हु आर अनअवेयर ऑफ द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ होम्योपैथी, they struggle through their whole life. They will never ever achieve that success. आई थिंक एवरीबडी हैज बिग ड्रीम। बड़ी गाड़ी, बड़ा घर, बहुत बैंक बैलेंस, बड़े बंगले, सब कुछ मिल सकता है होम्योपैथी में, प्रोवाइडेड you learn to bring patients to you. You don't have to go after them. These are two different things. Think about a situation. I'm just addressing to the students who are on this platform. By the time you get passed out and you started a clinic, you're saying that, oh, your 6 month appointments are completely booked. And you decide how many cases you are going to see per day. Okay, I will only see new cases a day. You are deciding and people are waiting for you. You want to end up in that situation, or you want to end up in a situation where you have opened a clinic by somehow getting degree from your college, you have opened your clinic and there is no patients at all. You are waiting for days together for one patient to come in and struggling to even meet or give the rent or even meet the maintenance of your clinic. Do you want to end up in that stage? How many students are there, friends, attending this session? I just want to confirm it. If you can just confirm in the chat box, it will be great. Or you can click out as well. How many are students? If you're a student, you can just type yes in the chat box. So which situation you want? What kind of situation you want? See, do you know what is the ground level reality, friends? Do you know what is the ground level reality? The ground level reality is that Although we have over 200 homeopathic medical colleges in India today, homeopathy is in a very pathetic situation. The people, the student ones who have entered into the 10th standard or completed the 12th and want to go into medical profession, nobody wants to become a homeopath. Their first choice is what? When they decide to become a doctor, what is their first choice?
MBBS.
MBBS. Second, MBBS is first. Second,
Ayurveda.
Ayurveda. Third,
Ayurveda.
third BDS. Fourth,
BDS.
and if you are not in a position to get anything, then you end up चलो यार कुछ नहीं मिला, let's do BHMS. This is the mentality with which 90% of students gain entry into homeopathic medical college. I'm saying including me, because when I took admission to first year BHMS in 1999, I was not knowing even the spelling of homeopathy, and that is the common situation with majority of us. We don't know. Those who are not speaking, please keep it on mute, please. Somebody's background noise is coming. Anju ma'am, one second, please. Those who are not speaking, please keep it on mute, please. So the ground level reality is that nobody wants to come into homeopathy. Now we have come into homeopathy. चलो नसीब में यही लिखा था, यही मिल गया. अब क्या है? What is our future? How many of you students have the confidence that yes, we have a bright future, we have that knowledge, we will do something great, we will achieve that greatness in life? How many students have that confidence? If I ask, I don't know anybody will admit it or not, but I have been myself a teacher in a college for 1.5 years, and I have visited personally over 75 colleges across India. And I have never seen that confidence among students. Never seen. Right from the biggest college in India to the smallest colleges in India, I have gone through in last 3 4 years. I have not seen any student coming to me and saying that yes, sir, I know how to. I have that confidence to practice homeopathy. What is the reason? The reason is that one I told you just little while ago that the students take admission into BSMS course, they are not interested to learn at all. That to develop that interest in them, it is the responsibility of the teachers. I'll tell you something, friends. I'll ask something very interesting. As I said, I have visited almost 75 colleges in the last, before that Corona time. And I had given presentation in all these 75 colleges to third year students, final year students, interns, and PG students. When I visited these colleges, in all these 75 colleges, I had asked a question. The same question was asked in all 75 colleges. The fun fact is that the answer that we got for that question was same in all 75 colleges, whether it be a small college or a big college. The answer was same. The question was, you have to tell me what the answer is. The question was, which is the most boring homeopathic subject that you study? What could be that answer which we got collectively from all these 75 colleges? क्या जवाब मिला होगा?
Organ and philosophy.
Organon philosophy. Organon and philosophy. But do you agree? If you agree, then type agree in the group. If you disagree, then type agree in the chat box. Do you agree if I say that Organon and philosophy is the backbone on the basis? Sorry, friends, I just got disconnected. Is it audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. So, do you all agree? How many of you agree? You can confirm in the chat box. 1 second, friend, just be online. Okay. So do you all agree if I say that Organon and philosophy is the backbone on the basis of which our entire system has been built? How many of you agree with that?
Yes, sir, I agree.
The others, please respond in the
Yes, sir.
chat box.
I agree.
Do we all agree? Then why is it that, majority of us find it boring? Now today you have joined this demo session for the first class. After 1 week session is over, I'll repeat this question again. Is Organon and philosophy boring? Then I'll tell you that your answer will completely be the exact opposite. But why is that? If this is such an important subject, why is that everybody is finding it boring? क्या रीजन है आपके पास क्या वजह है व्हाट इज द रीजन दैट यू हैव इन योर हैंड टू से दैट ऑर्गेनोन एंड फिलोसफी इज बोरिंग व्हाट इज योर रीजन
They are not reading it in a right way.
they are not reading it in the right way most correct second any other reason for anyone any other reason for anyone
The way it was taught in the colleges.
it is not very well taught in the colleges it's already given in the book which is written years ago that time also it was not being taught now also the same situation या तो हमें समझ में नहीं आता है we are unable to understand or we don't want to understand because we have an impact of those so-called allopathic practice in our mind. Unless we don't focus on our basics, how we are going to excel in our practice? Not possible, right? Now the answer is given in Kent's lesser writings where it is said that Hahnemann's Organon is a strong and rich source of knowledge, but it is in long sentences and very condensed form and goes difficult for many to understand. इतने लंबे लंबे सेंटेंसेस में है कि हमको समझ में ही नहीं आता है कैसे समझेंगे इनफैक्ट फ्रेंड्स व्हेन आई वाज इन सेकंड ईयर सम ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स व्हेन दे don't get used to get sleep at night they used to open the organon book and they used to read organon or philosophy ताकि उनको नींद आ जाए and 90% of my classmates used to go to washroom after the organon lecture is over. Organon is not boring, friends. Neither philosophy is boring. The way it is being taught, that makes it boring. And in the next 1 week time, I'm going to convincingly prove you all that. How many are interested?
Yes, sir.
I'm taking that challenge. I'll ask this question on the last concluding day of this 1 week session that is Organon and philosophy boring? Then you can judge. So how it is taught, the essence, the impact, the way, it all counts actually, isn't it? Many of us don't even know some of the basic concepts of Organon. We are just blindly following those people who are serving the shortcuts and tips in the social media platform. Has anyone ever thought that we study Organon, we study philosophy, we study pharmacy, we study anatomy, we study physiology, Organon, we study forensic medicine, we study general medicine, we study optic and gyne, all those allied subjects we study. We study Mathematica as well. We study repertory. We study miasms. We study predisposition. We study classification of symptoms. We study case taking. But when we get passed out, everything seems to be completely useless because they tend to depend only on some shortcuts that is served in the social media platform under the name of clinical experience. How many of you have seen the movie PK? आमिर खान मूवी पीके देखा है आप लोगों ने
Yes, sir.
देखा है सब लोगों ने पीके उसमें एक डायलॉग है देखो ये रॉन्ग नंबर है ये रॉन्ग नंबर है आपको तभी पता चलेगा जब आपको पता हो कि राइट नंबर क्या है और एक वो मंदिर वाला सीन है जहां पे बताते हैं कि पूरे भगवान ने पूरे ब्रह्मांड के लिए एक मास्टरपीस बनाया था, लेकिन आपके चेले चपाटे जो है 10 रुपए में ये किताब बाहर बेचते हैं। ये किताब पढ़ो 10 रुपए की, आपको बेटा पैदा हो जाएगा। डू यू रिमेम्बर दैट डायलॉग? डू यू रिमेम्बर? And that is exactly what these people who are serving these baseless shortcuts and tips are doing. They don't motivate you to read Organon. They don't motivate you to read philosophy. They don't motivate you to repertorize the case. They just serve you some baseless shortcuts and tips to make your practice easy. Can anyone tell me what is given in the footnote of 148 aphorism, 6th edition of Organon? किसी को पता है क्या दिया है 148 अफोरिज्म के फुटनोट में? Today is just an introduction phase. I am just conveying you what we are going to get from tomorrow. So please participate. You will never get disappointed. Does anyone know? Mongrel sect is given, right? But I am not talking about it. It is said that reaching at a simillimum, the right remedy, the reaching at the right simillimum is a laborious task. Sometimes very laborious. You can go and after this session, you can go and read your canon. It is given. It is a laborious task, or sometimes very laborious. What do you mean by laborious task? What do you mean by laborious task?
tedious.
Hard working, lengthy,
Hard work is
lengthy.
required. Plenty of hard work is required. When you prescribe Nactomica for gastrointestinal complaints, when you prescribe Nitramur for migraine, when you prescribe, Sepia for menstrual complaints, are you doing any hard work? Literally, when you are depending
No,
on
that's
shortcuts,
keynote.
literally when you are depending on the shortcut served by the people on Facebook, are you doing that hard work? Touch your heart and ask yourself, is this what I have come in to learn? Is this what has been taught for me? Don't go. See, there are two options, friends. You can either choose for survival. If you want to choose survival, then these patents, tonics, tinctures, 30-40% commission from the pharma companies, and the baseless shortcuts and tips will help you out. If you want to achieve success, where you want to sit in with a great clinic, people running around to get your appointment, look at that day, dream about that day. That day can come true only if you work hard today. आज आप सीखोगे, कल पूरी जिंदगी आपकी आसान हो जाएगी, लेकिन आज आप नहीं सीखोगे, पूरी जिंदगी आप रोओगे. The day people come to know that homeopathy is not about prescribing patents, tonics, or multiple remedies, they will reject you completely. दोस्तों और एक्सपीरियंस उनकी तो प्रैक्टिस हो चुकी है, वो कैसे भी सर्वाइव कर लेंगे, बैंक बैलेंस बना लिए होंगे उन्होंने. लेकिन दोस्त पीपल आर अबाउट टू स्टार्ट देयर करियर, डू यू वांट टू टेक सच ए बिग रिस्क? तो डर तो रहेगा ना, अरे जिस दिन लोगों को पता चल गया कि मल्टीपल रेमेडी नहीं देना, हम क्या करेंगे? एंड सी फ्रेंड्स, आई डोंट थिंक सो दैट द पीपल हु आर प्रीटी रिच, very hard fraction of people join homeopathic course. Majority of students come from a middle class family, upper middle class family. Their parents are spending lots and lots of money to ensure that their children is becoming good doctor. Many times पेरेंट्स की ड्रीम क्या होती है कि ये नहीं कि मेरा बेटा कितना पैसा कमा रहा है, मेरा बेटा कितना, या मेरी बेटी या मेरा बेटा कितनी अच्छे डॉक्टर बन रहा है. दैट इज देयर ड्रीम. एंड जस्ट इमेजिन इफ यू आर नॉट फोकसिंग ऑन योर स्टडीज राइट नाउ and you're struggling after getting passed out, even to earn your rent, you're running after allopathic hospitals, or you're running after other commercial clinics on 15,000 20,000 salary. कितना खराब लगेगा आपके पेरेंट्स को कि क्या सोच के हमने पढ़ाया था. इतना बड़ा रिस्क लेना चाहेगा कोई? द बेस्ट थिंग, the best thing that you can give in return to your parents' dedication to send you to medical college is by proving them that yes, I have become a great doctor. People are coming from so many places to see me, consult me, and people in and around me are saying to my parents that अरे आपका बेटा या आपकी बेटी तो बहुत अच्छे डॉक्टर है. Are you imagining that situation, friends? It is not going to come so easily. नहीं आएगा आसानी से. ये शॉर्टकट टिप से तो बिल्कुल नहीं आएगा. You have to learn the basics. You have to know where my remedy goes, what exactly it does. I'll ask some questions to just ensure that, or just to make you understand that where our conception is going wrong or right, probably. I'll tell you both the things. Can you give me a list of 3 remedies which have got good action on heart? Anyone?
माजा,
Na,
कैक्टस
na, Najam
Digitalis.
cactus,
ऑरम
digitalis,
मेटालिकम
what
ऑरम
else?
मेटालिकम
Aurum metallicum. Okay, 4 remedies we have got. Now, in today's generation, heart patients are very common to find. The allopathic people say that our medicine doesn't have anything, it's a placebo. So why not we bring together 100 heart patients and give everyone digitalis, cactus, nasum, and pyramid and show to the allopaths that our remedy works? Is it possible?
Not possible.
नो
So what is the point in saying that this remedy has good action on heart? What Hahnemann has told, where does our remedy act? We don't know. Majority of us don't know. How our remedy acts? Majority of us don't know. How the remedy brings on cure? Majority of us don't know. What is the importance of classification of symptoms? Majority of us don't know. What is the importance of constructing the totality? Majority of us don't know. What is the importance of miasm? Majority of us don't know. What is the importance of learning the repertorization technique? Majority of us don't know. How to study the mater medica? Majority of us don't know. The fact. I'm not criticizing anyone, friends, but you have to realize. See, Homeo Mirror is the name of this project. Mirror मतलब आईना होता है. आप अपने आईने के सामने खड़े होकर देखिए मुझे कितना आता है. How much I know, how much confident I have. If you don't have the confidence, this is the time for you to learn. And how much time it will take to learn classical homeopathy? What do you think? बताइए. People say that it is difficult. Many people say that it is not possible. A beginner cannot survive practicing classical approach. These are the kind of things that these people tell you. A bad workman always blames his tool. नाचना आवे आंगन टेढ़ा. उनके लिए आंगन टेढ़ा ही रहने दो. लेकिन what do you think? How much time is required for you to learn classical approach with confidence? कितना टाइम लगेगा? कितना टाइम लगना चाहिए? Guess. Just give me a wild guess. Our time is running out, friends. Please be fast. Any guess? How much time? I don't know anything. I'm standing at zero.
सर पर्टिकुलर कोई टाइम तो नहीं, क्योंकि प्रोसेस है, धीरे धीरे और इम्प्रूव होते जाएंगे इसको सीखते हुए.
बिल्कुल वो तो सही बात है मैम. बट if you consider that you are standing at the right very beginning point, you are standing at zero. Leave aside you are in second year, first year, third year, or final year. But just imagine that you are standing at zero level, and tentatively how much time it should take. Starting from zero.
Maybe 1 to 2 years.
1 to 2 years. Any other suggestion? Anyone else? Ma'am is saying 1 to 2 years.
Maybe only 1 year, sir. 1 year.
What if I say that, okay, I'm just leaving aside the first and second year students because it is time for them to focus on their studies, not on practice. But third year, final year, and internship students, or maybe those who have passed out, I'm not saying that this project is not at all beneficial for the first and second year students. It is most beneficial, in fact, for the first and second year students. But if I say to the third year students, final year students, interns, or PG students, or those who are practitioners, that just give me 4 months time, just 4 months, approximately around 1.5 months to cover the theory part, and the remaining 2.5 months to show you that happening at clinical level. Not just, we are mounting something upon you. We will teach you something, we will show you something, and then we will show you at clinical level how it happens. 4 months. Just 4 months. Some people may say that it is unbelievable. Why? What is harm in giving a test for just 4 months? If you are dedicated to learn, if you have that passion to learn, if you have that interest to learn, right from the basics of organon, the basics of vital force, till repertorization and simillimum, we will cover it in 1.5 months. We will have daily one session, Monday to Friday, for 45 minutes. That's it. And this 1.5 months is good enough to cover everything. The first 1 week, you can enjoy completely without any payment or fees. After that, you decide whether you want to continue with this project or not. And that too, I'll tell you that this project is not just like any other project where we have started to make money or fill our own pockets. We have some genuine intention from this project, and what that intention is, how we are doing, what we are planning, all those things we will be disclosing you on the last day of this 1 day session. So in this 1 week session, you can completely attend it without any concern. Just don't think about anything. Just give me 1 hour, 45 minutes daily. But you should come online and attend it online. Because when things are given for free, I've seen n number of times that people don't have any value for it. Nobody has value for it when things are given for. I'm not giving it for free just because I have a lot of money with me. I'm just giving it for free to convince the students because we are on a big mission. What that mission is, I'll tell you at the end of this 1 week session. Then you decide you want to support this project. It is for your sake, not for me. Last 3 minutes are left. Any questions from your end? We will start our journey from tomorrow. Let me know how many are interested. We will cover start from the basics of Organon. 3 videos I will share you in the WhatsApp group, which you have to watch throughout the whole daytime. Night we will continue with our live section. Daytime some 2 or 3 videos will be shared on a regular basis, which you have to watch. And night we will have a combined session. So how many are interested?
Yes,
Interested,
sir.
sir.
I am interested.
Others? Any questions from your end? Any questions? We have 3 minutes left. Any questions? I would also request you all to bring all your friends. It's completely free, and you will never ever regret for attending this 7 day session. It will change the whole concept of homeopathy as far as what is there in your mind. Please invite your maximum friends because we are here to bring together the beginners. The beginners are those people who are going to build the future of our system. We cannot change those practitioners who are under the name of clinical experience. They are spreading those things which are against totally against our literature, but we want to convince you. We don't want to mount anything upon you. We will convince you with giving proper reference. Any questions or doubt, friends? Absolutely, you can ask anything. कुछ भी आप पूछ सकते हैं, कोई इश्यू नहीं है कोई सवाल? 2 मिनट है.
No question, sir.
फर्स्ट टुडे सेशन बोरिंग? इट वाज जस्ट एन इंट्रोडक्शन, बट मोटिवेशन मिला है आपको, कॉन्फिडेंस मिला है. वाज आई एबल टू कन्विंस यू टू अटेंड टुमारो सेशन लाइव?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
So we will wind it up for today, and tomorrow be online at sharp time, same time. Meantime, in the meanwhile, today late night I'll be sharing 3 4 videos in the WhatsApp group. Tomorrow before the session starts, please ensure that you go through it carefully, very carefully. That will help you to understand some of the basic concepts, and then we will proceed it from there tomorrow. Okay? And bring in maximum friends. This project is for the students, those who seriously want to learn. Wherever you have contact, bring all the students into this platform. Nobody is going to get regretted. And there is no compulsion for you all to whether you want to support this project or join after 1 week. If you are not convinced, it is completely your choice. But I can give you rest assurance that you will never ever regret attending this 1 week session. But show your participation by coming online, then see how interesting it is going to become. The question is Organon boring or interesting? I'll ask on the coming Saturday. ठीक है? चलो
Okay,
then,
sir.
so we'll be online for a great learning process from tomorrow. Be ready for those videos, watch it, and then we'll continue from tomorrow at the same time. Thank you, friends. Good night to all.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Yeah.